On the farm's kitchen table. I'm Larry Marble. Hop Sing is about to make us a big old heaping helping of great food, and I'm going to provide us a bunch of agricultural information. Thanks so much for joining us on this edition of the program. We appreciate it. We're brought to you each and every day by the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of our fine sponsor, John Tuggle. The U.S. dollar rose to a 3-month high yesterday, while the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 524 points, its worst day this year, a reaction to higher than expected rises in the Consumer Price Index, that is, higher than expected inflation. The grain markets in Chicago were mostly quiet and uneventful as corn futures closed fractionally higher. Beans were down 6, KC wheat down 2. South America continues to get timely rains on their corn and bean crops, and the demand side of the corn market from the U.S. is mostly quiet. Announcements of any number of corn trades to Algeria, Egypt, South Korea, all buying Ukrainian and South American corn. South Texas corn planting's progressing with rain in the forecast for Friday and Saturday. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland open this week, 7 a.m. to 6:45. Anderson's is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Timco Houston is open Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 a.m. to noon. For help marketing your grains, trust our sponsor, John Tuggle. Call 361-852-5207. That's Tuggle and Company, Corpus Christi, Texas. All right, we're on the line with Doug Bass, Cattleman's Columbus. It's Tuesday night, looking toward a good Wednesday sale. How many you got in the alleyway so far, Doug?
We got around 600, Mr. Larry. I'm looking for 1,300 or more. Got a good set of calves on the ground. I tell you what, it's a good set of wean calves there. Somebody's looking for some cattle to turn out somewhere, we'll dang sure have them. Probably around 50 pal plates. Pretty good young cows scattered through them. And I don't know, we'll probably have about 200 cows total, so probably about 150 packer cows along the pal plate.
Good. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the sale. You folks are hearing it today in Columbus.
Yes, sir. Call me on my cell, 979-877-4454, or the office, 979-732-2622.
Doug, we appreciate it. We'll talk with you after the sale.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Day. Y'all have a good one.
Neighbor, it's time to take a look at the meats. The National Park carcass cutout value down 138 to 87.25. The hams, loin, and belly primals were the driver again in the afternoon report, with each down anywhere from 80 cents to 460. Looks like federal slaughter, 492,000 head. As we look toward the beef side of that protein and meat equation, wholesale box prices were lower in the afternoon. Choice was down 181 to 292.27. The select 172 lower at 287.30. The choice select spread is narrowed to 697. USDA estimates federal slaughter 125,000 head for Tuesday. As we look toward the cash trade, 180 to 183. Most changing hands at 182. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. We are on the line with Cousin Brian Linsman, Seguin Cattle Company. Going to do sheep and goats and cattle the same day. Happens to be a Wednesday, and it happens to be a Tuesday night. Brian, what's it looking like tonight?
Shaping up pretty good, Larry. San Tone Stock Show going on, and, usually it's a little bit lighter, but I think these prices are still bringing them to town. Probably going to end up with that 700 again tomorrow. Quality cattle pretty dang good. Kind of anticipating about 100 cows. Even the packer cow market is just fantastic. So, like I said, there's no reason not to take a few minutes and go out there. If you can get them pinned, get them brought down, I mean, that's money in the pocket. Cheaper goats, like I was talking last week, that's just kind of a sluggish deal right now, and it's no different than the cattle market and everything else. We grind through it. And I mean, everything turns around. So like I said, numbers, I'm kind of guessing 500 again this week. And, starting to see some of them kind of bigger lamb stuff showing up. Lots of show goats, lots of show lambs. So, like I said, once you start grinding through this and these shows are over with, then we get back normalcy on that deal. So, but other than that, I think it's going to shape up to be a good day tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Brian.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on the cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
See you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, we're up here at the San Antonio Livestock Show watching the replacement heifer sale. These cattle are high, and fixing to get higher. Speaking of cattle, I've got a good set of 46 second calf, 3/4 Brahman heifers I raised out of our registered bulls and our F1 cows, all cosmetically dehorned. They're going to start calving this next month. And these kind of cattle are really hard to find. 1 iron, 3-year-olds. Give me a call if you're interested. I've also got plenty of good lease bulls available, and we also sell bulls of all the popular breeds. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com. CASAS, CasasCattle.com for the bull people.
Neighbor, let's talk about Wholesale Steel San Antonio. Wonderful company. George and crew want to do business with you. Their heavy-duty line can allow you to work, move, crowd, and load your animals with confidence with your own equipment. With heavy material and strong construction, those panels withstand even the roughest stock while still remaining portable. Check out their price list at their website, WholesaleSteelUSA.com. Round pins, stalls, panels for separating livestock. Lifetime limited warranty on those cattle panels. Local dealers available. Locations in San Antonio and Hearn. Call the San Antonio office, 210-624-2000, or the Hearn location, 979-280-6100. That's Wholesale Steel. All right. We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did we sell sheep and goats there in Fredericksburg, Texas today?
No, market was good, Larry. I call it steady all the way through. Last week, maybe some of those heavier lambs might have been just a tick higher, but all in all, it was steady. Goat kids kind of bring, like they did last week, up to 350 or 60 on the top end. Some of those 60-pounders, and the better 55 to 65-pound lambs kind of bring up to 318, maybe 320 on one set. So I thought we got along real well. It was steady all the way through. A lot of buyer activity, and we got along good.
Good. How are the trailers lining up for the cattle sale?
I think we'll get somewhere around that 900, Larry, is what I'm thinking. Quality looks good. Shaping up to be a good sale in Fredericksburg on the cattle end, and cows we had advertised over the weekend. We talked about that last night.
Right.
Aired today. Will not be here this week. I will give you further notice when they will come. They could not get them out, so we'll be here and further notice. I will advertise them again.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Thank you very much. We'll talk to you after the sale.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. I'm here with Aaron Lee of Twisted L Ranch Sales, brokered by Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. Aaron, tell us about that new listing you've got on the Frio River.
Hey Larry, this is a rare opportunity to purchase a 61-acre hunting and home site property, complete with Frio riverfront access in Old Frio Town.
Now, how much of the river access do you have?
About 950 feet of private riverbank. This property's been owned by the same family since the 1800s and passed down through generations. So you just don't see properties like this available very often.
What else does it have, Aaron?
It's got new fences on 2 sides, well-maintained roads, large acreage neighbors, and a prime location in the Golden Triangle make this property an incredible find.
How can people get in touch with you to schedule a showing, Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 830-317-1797, and I give you my word. If I don't answer, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
Aaron, thanks for being down on the farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, what's Wednesday's sale looking like Tuesday night?
Oh, looks like it'll be a pretty good run, Larry. I got 700 on the yard right now, so looking at probably 900 or so. For tomorrow's sale, we've got about 100 grown cattle in the mix right now. Looks like 20 or so of those. To get preg checked there in the morning, just a little handful of pairs, not real special as far as pairs go. On the calf and yearling side of things, just a lot of good, no great big bunches. I guess 90 heads, the biggest bunch, some crossbred calves. Do have 45 weaned F1 steer calves, going to weigh 450 to 575. Probably been weaned a good long while. Had 2 rounds of shots. Anyway, just a nice run. Like I said, somewhere around 900 should get it.
Kelly Thigpen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Wednesday sale in Pearsall.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047. Website's PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Bye. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. Don't forget about McCoys.com. 62 stores, 3 states. They've got plenty within this region. Whether it's things for lawn and garden, whether it's lumber, whether it is things from their building and trust department, any product you need out on your farm and ranch to get a building job done, why, they even have gates and panels. That's McCoy's Building Supply Centers, McCoy's.com. We're on the line with Carl Herman. Carl, sounds like we got lots of cattle under the barn. How's the sale looking?
Yeah, I'm outside. A lot of cattle are balling. You know what? Considering all the rain we've had, looks pretty good. We're taking on about 400 right now. I think we'll have between 5 and 6, maybe even 700 tomorrow. Depends on where places that you can get to get some cattle. I've been to 3 places and 4 or 5 maybe today, and I got pulled out at 2. So anyway, that's kind of my record. So that's what's going on.
Right. How much?
That's okay.
Yeah, that's right. Only 2 people don't like rain. One's a fool and the other's a newcomer, and you don't want to be either one.
That's exactly right.
Now, how much have you had since we spoke last? How much rain?
You know, we had 6 inches before, then we had 2 inches on Saturday, then we had about another inch on Sunday. So we've had a lot of water, and which is great. But the water's standing on top of the ground right now, and luckily we've had some sunshine, and so that helps a lot. So we look forward to a good spring.
Good. Shiniest consignment that's come through so far?
You know what? We've got 50 really good Charolais cross calves, knife cut. Everything's been done right. We've got a bunch of black baldies back here, too, that everything looks good on them. They'll bring a premium.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl Herman.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings election area, call Max Everett, 540-8676.
Carl, we'll talk to you after the sale. Thank you.
Sounds good, babe.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about all 5 locations of MG Building Materials. They've got one in Pleasanton, one in San Antonio, one in Corpus, one in Uvalde, and one in Kerrville. That's MG Building Materials. Whether it's farm and ranch electrical, hardware and tools, lawn and garden and housewares, or paints, floor coverings, plumbing and heating, steel products and flashing, roofing, or gypsum installation, you can trust MG. Remember, 5 locations. Find the one near you at mgbuildingmaterials.com. We are on the line with Phil Brockenbush, Giddings Livestock. They sell on Monday. Phil, how did it go?
It wound up good, Larry. We wound up with 694 total. The cows and bulls were steady to maybe a tick higher than last week. The calf market was steady in spots and, a little higher in spots. So it was a real good day.
Walk the pins with me.
All right, your steers, 300 back, average 302, brought up to 405. 3 to 4 weights, 307 to $4. 4 to 5 weights, 299 to 335. 5 to 6 weights, 269 to 310. 6 to 7 weights, 260 to 290. 7 to 8 weights, 198 to 250. Your heifer mates, 300 back, average 290, brought up to 375. 3 to 4 weights, 289 to 327.5. 4 to 5 weights, 267 to 305. 5 to 6 weights, 247 to 285. 6 to 7 weights, 227 to 250. 7 to 8 weights, 170 to 215. Your bull yearlings, 7 to 850 pounds, 170 to 250. 850 to 1,000 pounds, 130 to 220. The Packer bulls, your high yielding bulls, 125 to 139. Medium yielding bulls, $1 to $1.20. The cows, the high yielding cows, $1 to 124. Medium yielding cows, 85 to 95. Little thin cows, 30 to 80. Didn't have many pairs. Had a few little plainer pairs. Brought from 7 to 1750. And the bred cows, 375 to 1750.
What do you know of for this next go round?
There's a few calls. I had one guy. He said he got 30 weaned calves. He said they've been weaned 90 days. He said they'll weigh from 600 to 800. And then they're going to get a set of cows. I think there's 25 or 30 cows from one guy. He lost a lease place. He's going to sell the cows and the calves. I'm not sure what. I think it's just some crossbred cows. They'll kind of be middle aged, I think. So we got a little stuff going.
Good. We'll tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Phil.
Yes, sir. You can call me at 979-716-4395 or call the barn at 979-542-2274.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, let's take the shortest look at grains and cotton. Looks like Milo through Corpus 984, yellow corn to Corpus 480 3/4, wheat to Houston 644.5, Placido beans 1096. Texas cotton 5,589 bales from 86.27 to 89.27. That's it for Down on the Farm. I'm Larry Marble, you're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day.